Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Friday, August the 4th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Awesome deck, honestly. Worth the investment. We have the Sun card. This is very Lionsgate portal energy. You know, when the first of the month came, opening the front door, doing our salt and ceremonies, bringing the positive juju for the month, doing what resonates with us. If that doesn't resonate with you, honestly, keep following healers. They'll share with you, hopefully share with you what resonates with them, and you can move forward with that. I love the fact that it's with temperance, balancing things that will lead to the sun. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of positivity moving forward with this. We have justice, finding that balance. Libra is in this kind of battled energy where it's I don't give a flying F anymore. I'm cutting people, places, things out of my life because it's just it ain't worth the effort. You know what I mean? Libras are always the people that will make efforts to try to keep people in their life, people, places, things. You know what I mean? But then they get to this kind of energy where they're just you know what? It ain't even worth it. Why am I putting all this energy into a situation? You know what I mean? It's is it even worth it? You know what I mean? It's just we're the type of people that will give you chance after chance. We won't forget what you did, but it's just we come to a point where this is the definition of insanity. They're not changing. So they obviously don't value me. They don't value me as a person or respect me, period, to keep putting me through this. And it's just we get to that point. It's just bye, you're done, and some people are oh, hey, you gave this one chance after chance. Why aren't you? Because it's just recently I told them this at the beginning. Do not betray us. Number one, promise me you will never betray us. And he did. And I'm just bye. No second, third, fourth, fifth, because it just showed yet again. There's been times where they show this for their own selfish gain. They will sit there and throw you under the bus and back it up and drive you right over you again just because they think they'll gain something out of it. So they're a manipulator. So it's just well, is any of this real? So it's I don't want manipulators around me. Bye-bye. You know what I mean? It's bringing that balance in. It is what it is. Lesson learned. We have the Star coming in, a time of peace. So, I'm grateful. It feels weird, but it's I'm grateful for the less full schedule. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Because it's it gives you a time for your brain to think. I've definitely been having this brain fog, and I'm just I'm I could feel, and I know that I have the answer. It just ain't coming forward. You know what I mean? And it's just that's probably your body saying we need to rest. We need rejuvenation. We need to meditate. I definitely need to meditate. You know what I mean? So it's just bringing that in. It's just we need to meditate. We need to bring some positive energy in here. You know what I mean? Cleansing the house. I got some cinnamon sticks. I got to burn one. It smells so divine. So it's just whatever resonates with you. And it's cooler out. So it's opening the windows, letting that fresh air in. You know what I mean? It's just whatever you can do to sit there and, bring in positivity in this cycle. We have the Lovers. So this could be taken two ways. Either appreciating who we currently have in our life and you're about to ascend a mountain, start a new journey. This could be someone coming into your life. You know what I mean? In that sense. But one thing that really resonated is someone taking a chance on us. And it could be in a sense of a love sense where everyone's no, 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 no. And it ends up being the best thing that they ever did. Or this is where someone takes a chance on you in a career sense. You know what I mean? And everyone's oh, it's the same old thing. Da, 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 da. If you go on there, there's 100,000 of them. When they say dime a dozen. This person sees something different and they take a chance on you. And this is where you explode. Because it's they can see that you've hit a wall and it's just you can't figure out how to get past that, or it's they're able to give you the financial freedom where it's you could put all of your time into this, and this is where you really explode phenomenally. I see TV interviews, I see television, you know what I mean, more of a social media, a social presence, because you're able to do that. They're saying brand, so they're able to brand you in a certain way. So I feel if they're savvy in that way, they're tech savvy is what they're saying. They're saying tech. So it's they're savvy where they could take you to the next, plateau here, and this is where you become that dynamic duo. It just works. You know what I mean? We got that holy trinity there, but it's everybody ascends forward because of this. You know what I mean? So I feel this is where they're saying temperance. So letting the water flow, going with the flow. You know what I mean? It will be an emotional journey. But I feel like this, again, will lead you to the sun. You know what I mean? This could be in a sense where I'm like, finding balance, and it's just like, growing up with teenagers. Oh, good gravy. It's just like, remember when I was a teenager, it's just like, I wasn't, probably the easiest either. So it's just like, trying to be understanding, but at the same time, it's like, ugh, we're more independent than, you know what I mean? We're like, we can take care of ourselves and handle ourselves, but still, you know what I mean? It's just like, taking it one day at a time. Ugh, no wonder parents drink. They're like Xanax. Oh my word. Uh, you know, God bless parents, but just keep putting one foot in front of the other. It will get easier. It will get better. Fall season is upon us. I love it. all the good stuff's out now. We can wear all those hoodies. I have so many hoodies and sweaters. It's just like, oh, I get to wear them all again. I actually was wearing one last night because it was quite cool here, but I'm not complaining. I love it. It's like I get such a more sounder sleep. Like I did not move last night at all. Like usually I'm up every, because I'm drinking so much water during the night, and it's just like I just was out. I did not budge. I even set my alarm. I'm like, I'll sleep for like, another hour. Woke up like 3 hours later. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm trying to get out of that. But it is what it is. What can you do? But, keep moving in a positive direction. Keep resting and rejuvenating. Just an update on the castor oil journey. If you don't cycle, then I'll just, turn off the video. But with castor oil, like I've been telling you guys, like putting in my belly button, and stuff like that. I shared you how I did it. If you're like myself that suffers from endometriosis, fibroid cysts, and fibroids, then stop a week before, or you feel like your body is about to cycle, like because I'm getting to that age where things start to change. Not like, end, but it's just like your body is changing and everything like that. Maybe I got wild. I don't know how this works, but you know what I mean? It's just like, stop the castor oil, because with us that suffer from endometriosis or anything like that, you will cycle harder. And I didn't know that, because I did read that it does help with cramps. But with us, it makes it more intense. So stop it. Give your body a break. So stop a week before, let that go through. Give it a couple of days after, maybe even give it a week after, and then start again. You know what I mean? So it can start doing the healing process again. So that way it's not so harsh on your body. You know what I mean? So it can start cleansing and healing and everything again. So, obviously this is my first time with the journey. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to do a TikTok video on this, but it's just like, sit there and do what you feel resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, totally fine. But honestly, like, it's supposed to heal you, because your belly button is connected to all the neurons and everything in your body, especially with us, like our uterus and everything like that. So it's just like, it'll help heal, especially if you're like myself, where you've had C-sections. So it helps with scar tissue. It helps with all of that good stuff. So it's amazing. You can put it over your eyelids at night. It is a thicker serum. Well, it's an oil, but it's thicker. It's kind of like coconut oil. So if you like heat it up in your hands, you can put it. When I'm done putting it on my belly button, when I go to close it, there you can see like somewhere the oil is left. I just rub my finger on it, put on one eye, put on the other. I put it on my forehead. It's great for wrinkles. I was sharing, like, when I wash my face, I'll sit there and, I'll take a face cloth and I'll sit there and I'll warm water, rub it over my face, and then I'll put like Noxzema, put it on my face, rub that all in, cleanse, and then I'll put Noxzema on again and let that absorb, because now all your pores are open. So it's like absorbing into your skin, nurturing your skin, moisturizing and everything like that. As soon as that is absorbed, you wash your face again with warm face cloth, and then let your face start to dry, and then you could go in with castor oil, or you get lotions and potions, as everyone likes to call it. So a nice serum. You could go in with you could buy, if you go to like AliExpress or something, you could get the discs. You could buy like 100 of them, and it's like dirt cheap. You sit there and it's a little disc. You put a little bit of water on it, and it unfolds. So when you put something like castor oil where it's a thicker oil, like I have a vitamin E that's thick like this, you can sit there and put it in your hand and warm it up and then just like start just dabbing it around your face. You could use a gua sha board or you could use one of those stone rollers and work it into your skin and then put that cloth on and let it really absorb into your skin. You know what I mean? And it will be so soft. Honestly, it's amazing. So if you want to treat your skin to a nice treatment like that, I feel like the winter time will be amazing for this, especially because my skin gets dry and I know when I need to do like I could feel it. Like, you know when you need to do something like that, you can feel your skin. So it's like give yourself a nice facial, give yourself a nice face wash. But just as a caution to anyone that is like myself, that suffers from endometriosis, fibroids, anyone that's had the surgery knows that, like, it is horrible. It makes you feel worse and it comes back anyway. So it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, if you know you're due, like with myself, because obviously I'm not on birth control or anything like that, because I'm single for one, and two, it's just like I'm too, you know what I mean? I'm fixed and everything. Like, not to say that I would be, not to discount birth control or anything like that, but I don't need it in the sense of like, watching my cycle or anything like that. But it's just like, I know like when I'm due. So it's just like, okay, stop the castor oil. This is what I'm going to do next cycle. Stop the castor oil. Let, that come in so I won't cycle so heavy. Let that clear up and then give my body some time to rest and then start again with the castor oil again. I just honestly, it's by my nightstand. I got my cotton there. I got the pads. I got the pads there. I got the masking tape. So, because I'm the type of person that'll do it for so long and then I'll fall off of it. So if it's always in the washer, I'm already in bed, I don't want to get up and do it. So I just keep it on my nightstand. So that way I could just like, oh, I forgot to do this. I'm doing devotion. So, put it on, get it ready, and I go to sleep, So even sometimes I'll like roll over. Oh, I forgot to do it. I can roll back over, get it done, and go back to sleep. You know what I mean? So it's a really, try it if it resonates with you. The information that I'm sharing, you could do research on it, but it does say like, when you see packs, they're saying like, so for me, I feel like a menstrual pad would be great for that, where you can sit there and put it on the menstrual pad and then put it in the affected area that you want to heal. But they do say like it will cause you to cycle heavier. So that's why I'm just cautioning, because I was like, yeah, it's great. But now I'm like, oh, for us that have those things, it's not, stop it. Because I actually was still doing it while I started cycling. I'm like, oh, this says it helps with cramps. This will be awesome. Oh my word. I was like, Uncle. Oh my word. I was just like, oh my gosh. It's like, now I know. Don't use it during cycling. Don't use it. You feel like you're due, just stop. Just stop. Don't do it no more. Give yourself a break. But I just wanted to give an update on the castor oil journey, and if it resonates with you, do it. But honestly, I feel like it's a great benefit. I'm going to start again soon and continue the healing journey. But I'll let you know how that goes. But if you do use it, during, oh my gosh, the cramping is intense, and you are warmer when you use castor oil. I've noticed that my body is warmer, so I welcome the coolness, because I was just like, why am I so flipping hot all of a sudden? I'm like, am I going through a change or something? And oh, good gravy, just be mindful of that. Do your research if you want, you know what I mean? There's a great Australian homeopathic doctor. She does classes on this, on other things, nutrition and everything like that. So, but castor oil was the one thing that caught my eye to her, my attention to her. So she teaches how to heal your thyroid, and if you're having a heart attack, to give cayenne pepper because it rushes the blood to the surface and stuff. So she's very intelligent. I like her a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Friday, July the 4th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card.